So, believe it or not, you are ruled by the same bloodline that goes back to the Egyptians. And they practice the same satanic rituals. And here we see on the Egyptian wall the number 11. Or it could be construed as 119. And that would be April 29th. And 2 plus 9 equals 11. And here we see the 111. Now that is April 20th. And every April 20th you see something horrible. We had the Waco Massacre, Oklahoma City bombing, and of course the Gulf oil accident, so-called. But in reality, it was a satanic ritual. And that's what 9/11 was. You see, the Twin Tower complex is modeled after the pyramids of Egypt. And they worship Satan, Set, Lucifer, Horus, Ra, the sun god. And on 9/11, the sun was at its climax of the sun cycle, which also happens to be 11 years. And so they have, well, the Twin Towers were burned like candles. You have one tower represents the female god, the other tower the male god, and the third tower in the middle represents the door or gate. And they burn these candles, and then you have to smash them at the end of the ritual, along with, of course, killing people. You see, the Egyptians used to sacrifice people routinely to Satan, and the Mayans did it, and the Romans did it, and your government does it, and then the media, which they own, covers it up as if it's some kind of terrorist attack or accident. But if you investigate, you will see that they're all marked with 11. 11/3/1995. The United States National Guard barracks is bombed in Saudi Arabia. 11 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 equals 38. And 3 plus 8 equals 11. August 7th, 1998. The USA Embassy bombed in Kenya and Tanzania. That is the 218th ritual day. 2 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11. March 11th, 2004. Madrid train bombing. On the 11th. And 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 equals 11. July 7th, 2005, the London bombings. 2 plus 5 equals 7. So we have a 777 there, a perfect gateway. And there were 56 dead. 5 plus 6 equals 11. A lot of work goes into preparing these rituals. That is why you will see government agencies in the street prior to them, because they need to make sure it goes off without the hitch. You see, at 9:47, the bus explodes by the remote. Now, 9:47. 9 plus 47 equals 56. And 5 plus 6 equals 11. And 4 plus 7 equals 11. And 47 minus 9 equals 38. And 3 plus 8 equals 11. Now, at 8:50 a.m., 8 plus 5 equals 13. The devil, and he equals 666 and happens to be Prince William of Wales. From Revelation 13, the description of the beast, born June 21st, 1982. Add that up, you get 29. 2 plus 9 equals 11. Next we have the 3 bombs go off in the underground. 2 bombs on train number 16 off platform 4. And 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 4 equals 13. And then we have the 3rd bomb on train number 311 in car number 166. And 1 plus 6 plus 6 equals 13. And 311 plus 166 equals 477. And 4 plus 7 equals 11. And 166 minus 311 equals negative 155. And 1 plus 5 equals 11. Then we have Buckingham Palace, which basically has 2 pillars in the front of each of the 3rd entrances. MI6 building has 2 towers, and on 9/20/2000, it was hit by a rocket. That is the 263rd day of the year. 2 plus 6 plus 3 and 9 plus 2 equal 11. Then we have Princess Diana murdered, August 31st, 2005, at 12:08 a.m., the witching hour. Now, 8 plus 3 equals 11, and 8 minutes earlier, it was August 30th, and 8 plus 3 equals 11 again, and 1 plus 2 plus 8 equals 11. and she struck pillar number 13, and it happens to be even her license plate added to an 11 that night. Then we have July 28th, 2010, the China Toxic Tea Party, and 7 plus 28 plus 2 plus 1 equals 38, and 3 plus 8 equals 11, and that is the 209th day of the year, and 9 plus 2 equals 11. Then we have the October 4th, 2010 Daniel Toxic Tea Party. We don't have the 11 yet on that, but we know the work of the Freemasons. And to break down 666 for you, 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18, and 1 plus 8 equals 9, and 11 minus 9 equals 2, or 1 and 1 equal 11.
So, here we have CBS telling us that if we cut out sugar, we will save 13 bags a year, and that if we cut out using butter, that we will save 29 sticks a year.
If we traded that for a salt-free herb seasoning mix, you would save 1,115 milligrams of sodium a day, which in a year's time, 172 teaspoons of salt. Wow. It's going to up blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. So if we reduced our sodium intake to the recommended levels, we could cut 11 million cases of high blood pressure a year in this country.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
And here we have the Ninth Gate, released in 2000. A man looking for a book.
I'm convinced only one is authentic. I want you to get
A book that could summon the Prince of Darkness. Now, what book was that? Pat Gore's. It was the Pat Gore, the books that George W. Bush was reading at 9/11 on 9/11 while they were busy sacrificing people to Satan or the sun god, while you all looked on in horror.
They oriented Great Pyramid. Well, you might say they reached for the stars, in particular, the North Star.
And here we see Tower 1 and Tower 2. And that's how far back the design of the two towers go, the twin towers. There are over 23 11s in 9/11. First, the day is the 11th. The twin towers are basically a giant 11. There are 47 columns in each. 4 plus 7 equals 11. World Trade Center number 7 had 47 stories. 9/11 is the 254th day of the year. 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals 11. There are 111 days are left in the year. 9 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11. 111 is a perfect gateway to another dimension. You see, the two pillars are the ones in red, and the door or gate is in green. The twin towers were 110 stories tall. Flight AA-11 hit the North Tower at 8:45 a.m. South Tower burned for 56 minutes. 5 plus 6 equals 11. Demolished at 9:59 by remote control. Flight AA-77 burns the Pentagon, which is basically a giant pentagram, at 9:43 a.m. And here we have The Lord of the Rings. And instantly the reference to the 111. You see, what this movie is truly about is how Benjamin Franklin, a Freemason, came to the United States with knowledge of the ley line. That is, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, and Boston on a straight line. It is a line used to summon great evil. And on 9/11, you witnessed the summoning of the angel of the bottomless pit. And 1296, that is a reference to 18. You add it together and, of course, 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18.